Hey everybody, it's IFC Movies. Sorry to bother you guys, but I want to talk about my favorite movie of 2018 so far, which is, the name of it is Sorry to Bother You. I'm not apologizing for bothering you guys, that is the name of the movie. Let's get that cleared up because you don't know how many conversations I've had with people where they say, oh, you're not bothering me at all, what's the name of the movie? It's Sorry to Bother You. That's the name, and it's really good, directed by Boots Riley, stars... I don't know how to pronounce it. Lakeith Stanfield? I'm sorry. Dang, I can't get the name right. But he's an amazing actor. And he's in it. He's great. Now, it's my favorite movie of 2018, as I said before. And it's my second favorite movie of all time. And, it's not Brigsby Bear level, because I haven't talked about my favorite movie of 20 million ever yet. I need to talk about my favorite movie sometime. I'll do that. But right now we're going to talk about Sorry to Bother You. Now, this video contains spoilers. It's got a crazy twist, and I don't want it to be ruined for anyone who hasn't seen it. Now, let's get on with the video. Spoiler. Now, if you don't know what Sorry to Bother You is, it's a movie about a broke man named Cassius Green. He gets a job in telemarketing, and he isn't doing so well, so the man who works next to him tells him that he needs to use his white voice, and apparently it's something that black people that are trying to get jobs or buy a house do when they're speaking on the phone to, like, a racist white person. Not like all of them do it, but it's like a stereotypical thing. Anyway, he does such a good job with his white voice that he turns into something called a power caller, which is the same job, only you get paid much more, and you don't sell encyclopedias, you sell people into this, like, weird job called worry-free living, which is basically slavery. It's very confusing. They live in a building, they can't leave, and they do nothing but work. And Cassius already thinks it's a bad idea, but he takes the job offer because he's, a broke man. But now, if you think that's weird, just wait. Because Cassius finds out from the manager, played by Armie Hammer, that he's turning the worry-free living employees into literal horse blend people, and so they can work faster, better, more efficient, and Cassius needs to try and tell as many people as he can about the workhorse situation before he gets too out of hand. Crazy, right? Yeah, it's insane. I tried explaining it to someone, and they thought I was on some drugs. I'm sure Boots Riley was on some drugs writing it, and I don't mind, because it was amazing. Sorry to Bother You is a creative, original, and well-done movie. Everything about it is just amazing. The acting, to the surreal but likable characters, and fantastic, funny writing that kept me engaged the whole time. All of those reasons really help the movie, but what I think is the cherry on top of the delicious Chick-fil-A milkshake is the message that the movie gives off. If you can't tell, it's about modern corporations who are basically stripping people's freedoms and personality from them so they can focus more on their job. Now, I don't have a job, but from what I've read and what my dad tells me, it's pretty accurate. Now, of course, it's not what corporations really want from us. It's just exaggerating the message to get it across in a more fun way. Much like Get Out and how they exaggerated the message by making the white girl, Rose, lie to Chris, the main character, how a lacrosse stick is used as a weapon because it's a primarily white sport, and many more, all to show the fears of a black man living in a more white American society. Like the first scene in the movie where Dre, played by Lakeith Stanfield, who also plays Cassius in Sorry to Bother You, is abducted at night. Jordan Peele was trying to show the audience how it felt being a black man alone at night. Now, anyway, back to Sorry to Bother You. Much like Get Out, it's portraying a relevant and important message that I feel corporate employees should realize what is happening to them, and corporate employers should realize what they're doing. That is, if they are actually doing it. Not all corporations are doing that. But there are some. And there are apparently enough to have a problem where they need to make a movie about it. So that's my take on Sorry to Bother You. It isn't making much money, so it won't be in cinemas for long. By the time I wrote this script, it was still in cinemas, but it's not in mine anymore, but it's opening in a lot more cinemas. I don't know where. I think it opened in Canada recently, so all you Canadians that aren't watching this, please go see it. And all the people that don't live and go to the theater I go to, West U16, You should definitely see if it's at your theater. If it is, go check it out. If not, go watch Blind Spotting, 8th Grade. You know, those were amazing movies. Hereditary, if it's still there, and if you're into horror. But watch it if you still can. And if you can't, then support the cast and crew by purchasing merchandise off their website, buying the DVD once it comes out, which is probably going to be around September, October. I don't know, I just read that. Because I'm going to buy the DVD, I'm going to buy a shirt or something. Now, I hope you guys do too. And see Sorry to Bother You any chance you can. Don't bootleg it, it needs the money. Now, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to IC Movies, see Sorry to Bother You, and more videos coming soon. I'll make a video on Briggs Reaper, I promise. Okay, good night, everybody. I'm seeing the Meg tonight. Help me. Please pray for me. Ah!